with it, take the paper, rip it, clean slate. Here we go.
Look, I never smoked something so loud. The memory got me in the timeout. Stressing, you can catch me in the clouds. No, she can never keep a brother down. Like, whoa, boy, you better go and wash your mouth out. No, taste of the liquor got me feeling proud. So don't worry about my feelings, cause I never speak 'em, man. I keep 'em buried deep down, deep in my soul. Gather round, I'm about to roll out. Why has everybody got their phone out? Taking pictures of me slipping when I zone out. But they all up in my DMs like a hold down. Better hold up, I need to slow down. Too broke to pay attention, but I'm on the road now. Swerving lanes like I'm losing no control now. First place like I'm going for the gold, wow. Wind blows where the wind blows. We still the same, different skin tones. Forget the name, leave the intros. I think I've made up my mind, not ready to go home. Stop wasting my time, going way past close. Different day, chilling in the same clothes, yeah. Smell of piff, but I don't care. They think they rich, sweating in they Montclair. And they almost there, yeah, they almost there. Yeah, you almost made it, couldn't pay for the fare though. I ain't complaining cause I'm waved, don't care, bro. Never throw shade cause I've been broke. I can help you on your way, but it's no joke. No games, take a couple tokes on the soul train, crossroads, and I hope we can both cross paths one day. Reach for the papers and the place go up in flames.
Let's do it! Take your pants off. It's swing time today.
Hey, Thirst, come drop that.
All day, every day. Yo, dog, Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab, North America's nutsack. We're doing it again. Recoil, what's up, player? The Huff, Mo's Magic, Dark Horse. Hey, the Goon in chat, what's up, player? Oh boy, you can't forget about old Go Boy. Idiot and a Rampage, Muddy Funster, Dead Hand Hobbies, Crazy, Guilty. What's up, guys? Mateo, War Pigment, Even Musket. Sloan Two-Face. Roll him back. Stars downstairs have a guest in the house. The HOA meeting this Friday. Person who's on the board, who's getting kind of iced by the board, wants me to go. I gotta like go stir up shit. Looking good. 27 months back to Bizak with Indian and Rampage. Crazy. 35 months. How was... Be nice to the old folks, Dark Horse says. Yeah. I'm there to stir it up with the property management representative. That's really who my target is. Musket. Homework isn't whip. Oh, okay. Let me go jump into Discord. How was everyone's weekend? Everyone chilling? I got to eat my little apple pie cake. I had it for breakfast 2 days in a row, and coffee, Cuban coffee, Puerto Rican coffee. A 15-year business anniversary. Yeah. Flowing Two Faces, gotta wear the Ruckish t-shirt. Oh yeah, go boy. How'd you enjoy your time? Finally got some shots of the dice tray. Up on the website now. Throw a link up in chat. Steven Musket just showing off his homework, working on his reps. Five, 6, 7. Beautiful work. Great drama. Transitions. That's a big upgrade, brother. Big upgrade. Dark Horse? Yeah. Eileen found it. Did. Brilliant work. Musket. Ready for the next session. Is this the pay? Is this this the link you sent me? Oh no, you sent me. Battle ready boxes. Dice tray is up. What does that come with? Do people submit for customs? Right. As you can see, the Huff, this is the dice tray. And you can select the colors. This is actually what the big giveaway is. This month. The month ender is that product. But custom for October. That's 3D printed. It's a 4-color 3D printer. So that is sick. So the October month ender is 4. We've upgraded to 4 now. We started at 2, gone to 4. 4 people have a chance to win one of these October dice storage devices and rolling trade. Recoil's mom in chat got it going on. Dark Horse, yeah, you can just cut out a piece of felt and pack it in the bottom of that thing too. Roll up in there, dude. That's a great idea. Ty winning. Talking Waltang Clan, yeah. So the way this month has been structured is the October event is Top D Grand Prix month ender, 4 of these customs. And every $100 we raise throughout the month will break loose a free raffle ticket to somebody, wild card. And then we've been giving away stuff on as often as possible. We just gave away the dice, we gave away the LVO swag bags, and today we're giving away dice trays, coincidentally. Let me grab one. On. So, I've got, these are the LVO dice trays from the 2025 LVO with the new logo. Frontline Gaming, and they're magnetic and leather, so you can just lay them in a folder. They were just in a folder. I had them in my Trapper Keeper. And because they have magnetic tabs, you know, because everything they make is designed to store well tournament travel. So we're giving away 4 of these, the final 4 today. Just gave away dice last week. And again, got paint markers. I can sign those. So that's kind of the theme of October. Is giving away October hype and creating cascading giveaways throughout the month. Or Pigment used a rubber, foam rubber, because you like a little bounce. You got the ones you sent with the, just post it in with Discord. Hammer. Maybe I didn't. I'd like to see that. I think I don't have. Wait, did you send them to me already? Hold on. Did I get a box from you? Let me look. Yeah, a whole box of these. Well, like 2, right? Guys. Yeah, I showed them to my niece. She was here this weekend. It has the red dividers. Fucking slaps, dude. These are nice.
Fingers crossed to stay in the top 4. Lol.
Dark Horse, my dude. Can I get some strong man love in chat? My main guy right there. Dark Horse Security Solutions. Down the line, but you can upgrade your machines. They'll do felt wood inlays. Oh, that'd be sick. Same Time Toys over on YouTube says that shit's cool as hell. It is. Battle ready boxes. So, did our 15-year dice giveaway last week. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We gave away a lot of wild card positions. Generosity. Today we're going to keep the giveaways going. I did finish building them over the weekend. And he's ready to get primes and base coated today. So we can begin officially next project in queue. Exclamation point trays. Exclamation point October. Pray, how's it going, man? Al's Body Shop just logged into Diablo last night. I played a little bit with him. You've been playing it all, Replay? You said you got the Paragon like 100 over the weekend or some shit. Ziggy, what's up, man? 35 months. What's up, brother? Got to enjoy my little apple pie over the weekend. Rolling up. Bro, do you guys see this? Of course you saw it. Spent like 15 minutes prompting AI to make this recoil. The lady's like, what are you typing over there? I was like, don't look, don't bother. Like, I'll show you. Me and my fabled bush. Bro, look at that bag of Long John Silver shrimp that I got in there. Same Time Toys, can't believe it's been 15 years, right, dude? It's wild, right? Bro, AI figured out that like I wear those shorts. I like literally wear those shorts. Because I identified who the person in the picture was. It's just a picture of my face. And it literally put me in a black shirt and fucking green cargo shorts. I was like, what the fuck? It's like I wear those like every day. Dark Horse, this needs to be on a shirt. Mo's Magic, is this going to be a shirt? Oh my god. Stormont says we're going to run out of water on the planet. Pulling all that data centers because we're making long war art. Yeah, AI is a problem. I worked hard on the Twisted Tea cooler. I keep prompting it. Your dog, what's up, man? And this is a picture my lady posted on Facebook. She made me my little apple pie 15-year cake. And I got Cuban and Puerto Rican coffee and my little apple pie. Thank you, everyone. Getting a rampage. The new Hobo shirt. The prompt is ridiculous. I was really proud of that fucking disgusting bag of shrimp. I like how it gave me a red nose. Like a straight drunk hobo. Banhammer, true child of chaos. Mm-hmm. What I can. Brentley says, you've been doing this as long as I've been a nurse. 15 years as a nurse? That's hard, man. Fucking hard. All right, you guys know what the giveaway is today. Image one trays, October. Shout out to Dark Horse on the board. Let's get to the lion. Without further ado, Great Parade. Do you even respond? Do you even respond to me? Does you just listen to this shit on mute? I feel like he just listens to this. You're locked into the cradle. Boom. Chair back up. Oh my god. Oh. Click into the obesity cradle. Turn the compressor on. Oh, I'm getting texted. Maybe. Nope. They pretty dropped in, then I had to go take care of something. Work lurking. Lurking and jerking. Bro, I hate how it does that. It's like this compressor just is a vibrating machine, bro. Let's see if I can move it to a different location.
And his name is John C.
Holy shit, my man Steven Musket. Man, if
Let's lock in that first wild card raffle.
locked in. Steven Musket just broke it loose. When we get to the whip session, we'll do the giveaways. Shout out to your boy Steven Musket, Dark Horse. I'm running. So what we're gonna do first, Steven Musket, This is kind of an important step when I'm doing a single model like this. You can't see him. That's right. Pull him on the white OG. Eridu had a blast painting lion last year, he said. So what I'm gonna do is, this is a classic starting position. I'm gonna take some alcohol. All right, Jameson in chat. I put rubber cleats under my compressor. I'm gonna use this to kind of just pressure wash the lion, and you'll see how I have him built. Let me mess with the. So I've got his back, his cape separated, and his backpack, because you can't glue his backpack on. I mean, you could, but it's just getting in the way. I've got a few parts separated, and what I'm doing is I'm just kind of blasting. I put a little alcohol down, and now I'm just hitting it with pure air. Alcohol's still coming out. You see needle. So I'm just trying to give it a little alcohol bath. And also, this will help me find any hair. Because my greasy ass fingers were all over this model for several hours. Even musket. So I give it a little alcohol. It's like 90%. And then just hit it with pure air. And blast it. I'm just trying to cut down some of the dirt. Like kind of a pressure wash. And if I see any hairs flapping in the wind from this airbrushing, then I can like get the hair off. I do this a lot on projects like this. David Muskie, you adopted the old barbershop approach to your airbrush, sitting in the simple green. Right, baby. And band hammer. So band hammer, that's the next level above this. Every model, soft toothbrush, hand soap. 100% washing your models in some way before you prime is better than not doing it. I promise you. Yes, Brantley, as a cat owner, this is substantial. So just hit it with the alcohol. Just kind of just blast it around. There's the big cape. Shoulders. There it is. I soap wash all mine. Old Dawn. Old toothbrush. Steven Muska says, do I need to be wearing gloves? Good luck wearing gloves building the model. That ain't gonna work. Okay, a lot of people make just perfectly fine models without this step, Steven Musket. And when I'm doing mass army painting, that's where this alcohol technique came from. Because if I'm doing like a whole army, I'm not gonna fucking soap scrub all the guy. I'm just not. But I will take 90 to 91% ISO and pressure wash them all. Okay. Feel good about that. And of course, as pretty much everyone knows, if you're working with large resin models or even 3D prints that you get from people, it's never a bad idea to soap them up, like for realsies. Hairdo says, I love painting the cape. Had mine really popping. Yeah, throw yours back up a whip. I remember it. Poor Penguin says, ISO and an ultrasonic cleaner is real. Yeah. I don't even own an ultrasonic cleaner. All right. So we're gonna prime him. Get set up. He's gonna be traditional. I've got a couple ideas though. Talk to the client. The client wants traditional metal, so you guys are welcome. You guys always prefer true metal. You guys like get bored when I do NMM. See what I got. Muddy Futzer sauce. Have a bath with your unpainted models. Scrub their little backs. Yeah. Do I use needle oil, Brentley? Occasionally, like once, like when I do a deep clean. Sure. Yes, also, this is on YouTube, Brentley. Brentley, a lot of the chatting is happening on Twitch right now. So it looks like a ghost town for you out there. So if you want to get involved, most of the community chills on Twitch. It says, do you feel that flow improver is necessary? Yeah, I feel it's pretty. It's. I mean, for me, I could just use water. I can do anything. Doesn't matter. But it's in my course and my syllabus for a reason. It's pretty fundamental. So black primer for Monument Hobbies. And I'm going to try to raw dog it. You guys know my procedure here. What I try to do with a primer is I want to get it on there with as little thinning as possible. So I will fight this airbrush to get that result. So I back the needle out just a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm just blasting. But you see, almost nothing's coming out though for a full blast because it's so raw dog, right? But I'm just gonna keep building a continuous coat of black. Not gonna stop. I'm not gonna let off. I'm just gonna build it all up together. I really want that first layer of the primer to be as sturdy chemically as possible. Especially if I'm using the airbrush. Airbrush primer, notoriously pathetic. Hairdo, hell yeah. Can't wait to see him. Take the crown off. Back the needle out a little bit, reapply around the stream. Yeah, I've been playing D4. Battlefield 6 came out too. Got to split custody over the kid, right? Brantley figured out how to use Twitch. Welcome to the show, brother. Thank you for the follow.
Listen.
This is where the most of the community resides.
So Peter Piper picked a pack of purple peppers, rolled it up and found a lighter, took him somewhere better, yeah. Eyes bloodshot with a little tint of yellow glare. Came with the wind and blew it away like he was never there. Cultivating slowly, mixing up the haze and OG, missing days when he went always lonely, but they never cared.
So we're just blasting Raw Dog in the black primer, staying in motion, building up opacity slowly. I'm not letting it get all wet in one spot. Ecoil just gifted a sub to your boy Brentley. Show him some love. There it is. I need to stock up. Got a 200 order that's scared to let my wife see. Out of here, man. Some like scam company keeps calling me like Access or something like that from fucking with a different number every day. Like, no matter how many times I block them, it doesn't matter. Costume Corp, what's up, man? So again, we're just Raw Dog in the black right now. This is the first coat of black primer. Airbrush. You don't have to use airbrush primer. Rattle can just fine. Do airbrush the primer. Typically try to get that first layer down like raw. I'll fight, like I said, I'll fight the airbrush. Get that result. Let me know if the music's too loud, guys. So I did some sub-assembly on this guy. Better utilize the airbrush. Step one. Okay. Now we'll put a little flow improvement. Never could get the hang of airbrush, Costume Corp says. Never Ford. Setup. Well, do you own models? What's the last kit you bought? So now I thinned it down a little bit. So kind of prime the pump. Put a little bit more water in there. Stir that up. There it says, with you getting married? I'm getting married, yes. Costume Corp says, I have models. Haven't gotten a warmer yet. So the thing is, like, this airbrush costs $100. This compressor costs like $100. So what I tell people is just like, don't buy models for $200 worth of not buying models. Get an airbrush. It'll change your life. Every day you're not airbrushing, you can't get that day back. All right, so I'm going in for a second pass. And we've thinned it down a little bit so it'll flow easier. It's gonna be much thinner, but it'll let me kind of sling it into all the nooks and crannies without getting it too built up in any spot. Again, I'm hitting it continuous. A little thinner. It's not like super thin by any means. Backpack. Oh, I completely forgot his cape.
It's a knock.
Oh, what color is the lion's cape, hairdo? It's like cream on the inside. Is it red on the back? Close to yours, right? You did your cape green. Oh, and you did his armor black. What is his cape traditionally? Who's a Dark Angel person? Interior, is it green? Is it literally green cape? Huh. Yes, it is. So he's got green armor and a green cape at the same time. It's a little silly for contrast, isn't it? Who made that decision? Fucking awful. It's fucking awful. And he has green armor. Right? Because he's got like the dark green armor that Dark Angels have. What a bad color combination. We're gonna flip it. We're not gonna do that. Fucking awful. I hit this kind of hard in one go. So I hit with some air for a second. Yeah, like a Toxic Avenger. Good thing colors are real. That's right, Captain Bennett. Thing is, you can make it work. Obviously. But we're not doing it. Because the JV spent their money on stocks for the CEO, nothing left for color choices. Chaotic, sporting your no hobo shirt today. Where'd you wear it? About to head into town to get some vape juice in the grocery store. Fuck it. Hopefully somebody compliments you on your dope shirt. We're going to invert it. So we're going to do the outside of the cape cream. Because to me, that is traditional. is like nothing's more baller than those like veteran fucking green armored power armor dudes with their fucking white robes. Right? That looks sick. You can't get behind this exterior green. Fucking nonsense, bro. Not gonna do it. We're gonna do cream exterior, and we're gonna do a burgundy interior. Well, Sark, you went 3-3 with the Eldar at Battle for Salvation. Congrats. Okay. Lost 2 games by 3 points. Last game you got smoked. Close games. World Eaters, Berserkers, they smoked you. Recall says, who is even in the heavy metal teams? I don't know. I feel like a lot of GW stuff is like digitally painted. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy. I forgot to mention I won my last league game. 95-20. Hopefully. Roll a 12-inch charge and tagged half your army, Wolfsark, with a 20 brick and a Juggy Lord. Yep. Get fucked. We just threw some gray primer right on top of some of the dirty paint water. This is still primer. Gray. Dark gray. The water. Roof flow improver. That was just water. Costume. I just switched out to gray. Just gonna stack some gray on top. I made the decision that this side is gonna be cream. This side will be red or burgundy. Okay. And move these. Here, same thing. This side's gonna be cream. You see, he's got a little robe right there. So I'm gonna focus a lot of this airbrushing on the robes. And I'm gonna cut some of the armor back in by hand. Just kind of ignore the armor for now. Okay. Hairdo. Yeah. I'm pretty much doing everything with water until I can. Van hammer, the empty part should be black. Rain some water in there. Blast through. A big clump of paint was in there from the primer. Okay, so cream. Oh, I'm kind of feeling this bright ivory. Also, where's that warm? Where's that heavy white? Yeah, I fucking love that. Love that. Looking at colors. This might seem like a weird choice, but I feel it for some reason. I'm going to take advanced skin tone. Okay, that's the advanced flesh. The water's in there. What I'm going to do, spray that onto the robe. That's the outside of the robe, remember. So I'm just ignoring the armor for now. When you have this much robe, I'm gonna use the airbrush so much. Zeus painting, what's up, brother? Costume Corp, I have a gear list. Airbrush I recommend. The link. Somebody will throw it up for you. This is advanced flesh tone. Using that as a quick little base. That chill. Then I'm inverting this. I'm not gonna do a green fucking cape on the green guy. We're gonna do classic Dark Angel like cream robes. And we'll do burgundy interior. That's a Dark Angel in my book. So I'm choosing to establish this base coat with this flesh color because it doesn't matter if it says advanced flesh tone. When I look at that color, that seems like a great progression to go toward heavy white, which is one of my favorite colors now. Like his armor's gonna be green, Costume Corp, like it's supposed to be, but I ain't doing a fucking green on green. It goes against my core philosophy. Contrast is king. Green on green is not contrast. Okay, I'm gonna throttle the airbrush now on the mag valve. Make sure that we're looking maxed out on the little bits I can reach. Because whoever mentioned it earlier, the hairdo, it's basically, Dark Angel green is basically black with some green. So I'm going to cut the armor back in by hand and probably sneak the airbrush back in. Okay, so the color that I love is this heavy warm white. We went off on this for Derby. Hey, yo, man, what's up, brother? Diggy says, I have the airbrush you recommended. Yep. Having trouble finding replacement 0.3 needle tip? Shit, I don't know. Chat might be able to help you with that. Oh, we're gonna squirt this right in there. I guess I would try Furiosa's website first, and then I guess spray gunner after that.
Speaking of colors, my next army is gonna be Death Guard. Can you name 3 colors from Monument Hobbies I should pick up for the green airbrush step? If it's not too much, yellows for Imperial Fists as well.
Stephen Muscat, I have an entire series. You go to my YouTube channel. The actual video that's playing as the intro video it's how I launched the curriculum. Everything's in that video, and all the director's cuts are on YouTube. Are actually on Patreon. If you go to the table of contents link and you click search for Death Guard, you'll find literally rhinos, plague burst crawlers, infantry, Mortarion, everything. But the colors I used, I think, was black, brown, bright yellow, green, and I want to say warm. Was it bright, warm gray? I feel like that was what I used in that video. And musket for your and transparent yellow for your fist. So you see, we added some of the white to the skin tone. We blast them through here. What we want to do now is start making these robes much whiter. See? Basically repainting them. And that color is going to be a nice little shadow color. Here, I might get cute with the airbrush. You see, kind of just focus on those folds. Need some of that shadow engaged. Okay. Now, as I teach, as Stephen Muscat knows, he says, did I miss what he said? For real? Fuck. And I got more research to do in the back catalog. Looks like people are throwing up links to the needle chat. Okay. We're going to take most of this out, Brentley. Oh, that's just dirty paint water. Now we're gonna switch it out to white again. That's gonna be most of what's in the pot now, as you can see. It's heavy, warm white. Very creamy looking. The flow improver in the pot. I'm gonna blast it through a little bit. Throttle a little bit. Now I'm gonna get a little bit more cute. I'm aiming at like the tops of the folds. Trying to kind of skip over some of the shadows and leave some of that nice burnt shadow in place. As we move white to a whiter, more ivory position. Make sure to get his cloth here. That's part of his robes. That's part of his robes. There. Right there. There. Turn this down. Turning the lights down a little bit since we're moving into white. See it a little bit easier. Go. Tops of things right here. Keeping some of those shadows engaged. Oh, Monument Hobbies. Coming in with that big raid. The thick raid. Get some strong man loving chat. The Monument Hobbies crew. We're working on the lion and we're switching it out. The box art is his cape is green and his armor is green. Fuck that. Going traditional white robed dudes. We're gonna go burgundy interiors. So right now what we're focused on is getting that robe set up. Then we're gonna carve the armor back in. Because this robe is gonna cause the most amount of headache later. So if I can establish it early on, then that'll save us a billion seconds with the brush. And the two-piece that we're on right now is kind of a fun setup. On my Hobbies crew, we're actually using Advanced Flesh Tone as the base coat. And then we're just mixing in Heavy Warm White. We're at like Dirty Paint Water Heavy Warm White right now. Now I'm going to rinse that out a little bit better. So kind of more of a cleaner rinse. I'm going to use my napkin and just kind of rinse and wipe the pot out. Blast some of this out. There was plenty of paint still in the chamber. Gotta getting closer and closer to almost totally clean.
I never
Go.
spoke something so loud. The memory got me in the timeout. Stressing you can catch me in the clouds. No, she can never keep a brother down like whoa.
Now what we're gonna do?
Go and wash your mouth out.
A flow proof in the pot.
The liquor got me feeling proud, so don't worry about my feelings, cause I never speak 'em and I keep 'em very deep down, deep in my
Heavy warm white.
gather round about to roll out. Why has everybody got their
Water.
phone out? Taking pictures of
We're going kind of relatively low opacity here.
in my DMs like a hold down. Better hold up. I need to
So it's pretty thin down.
pay attention, but I'm on the road now.
Plenty of moisture.
I'm losing control now. First place like I'm going for the gold. Wow.
I use the mag valve built in right here. Throttle that down pretty good.
Wind blows where the wind blows.
And what we're gonna do is get a little bit more detailed.
Forget the name, leave the intros. I think I've made up my mind, not ready to go home. Stop wasting my time going way
That-
past close. Different day, chilling in the same clothes, yeah. Smell of piff, but I don't care. They think they rich, sweating in they Montclair. And they almost there, yeah, they almost there. Yeah, you almost made it, couldn't pay for the fare, though. I ain't complaining cause I'm waved, don't care, bro. Never
There.
throw shade cause I've been broke. I can help you on your way.
Down here on the shoulders.
Games, take a couple tokes on the soul train, crossroads, and I hope we can both cross paths one day. Reach for the papers and the place go up in flames.
Do a second pass. Gotta remember, this cape is mostly like creamed out, right? Very, very close to white. Now, I might want to introduce a little bit more staining to it. It's so big that I actually can probably go back and reinstall a shadow or two. Beautiful. Robe right here. There's a little robe connection. There. There. Okay, under that shield. Okay. I think I would. It's pretty common to see a little bit of yellow in a Dark Angel robe. Put a squirt a little yellow in there. And I'm going to add a lot of water. So it's going to be extremely low opacity. A little bit more flow improver. Yep. Extremely low opacity. What I want to do is I want to kind of get inside some of the recesses. Just kind of stain some yellow back in. It's like 1% opaque. Castle. Banana pudding color. Like I said, we're just inserting it gently into some of the shadows. Like 1% opaque. Be a little bit there. And the rest of this is do by hand, pretty much. The rest of the white. Dark Horse, it's so big. We're gonna just dump this out. And a big part of airbrushing that you'll see me do on the stream, if you're new here, I'll do some wild shit, no doubt. But sometimes I'm just gonna use it as a pure utility tool. Currently, that's what we're doing right now. It's like pure utility. We're making this project 75% easier with these steps. I'll rinse this out a little bit. And also the sub-assembly that you see that I chose to do. So burgundy is going to be the color we use. Or she's. Fucking love burgundy. I'm gonna raw dog it. What you're gonna see I'm going to be very careful about how I hold this. Not going to move off of this spray point. Hey, now I'm going to change here. Easy, easy. Here, this will be a little trickier. I'll probably have to hand paint this one, because there's almost no way to do this. So we'll have to we'll hand paint this guy, this side. But you see, this is. You see a lot of this from the front. Specifically, looks like you see like kind of this peaks right here. Now what we want to do is get a little bit spicier. So maybe sometimes my move is just to add a little fucking white to the burgundy because burgundy's like that. Let's see if there's anything cuter. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what we'll do. Or do I use like a classic? No, maybe like a classic. Hold on. Let's try this peach flesh. This is like an old school technique. This is a classic. Get it down a little bit. Throttle. So, like I said, from the front, when you're looking at them, you're going to see this billowing out right here. This right here. Turn the light back on. Some of this. Take some more of this. But right now it's just burgundy and peach skin tone. Water. Okay. We're gonna just kiss it again. There. There. Okay. Now I think what I'm gonna do is go back a step. Something that big I can. Let's see if it's a one-off. I'm gonna dump this. I'm kind of tempted. I don't want it to be too red. But I'm kind of tempted to go. But no, I'm just going to go back to the original burgundy. Stay on vision. Water the burgundy down. Go flow improver. Nice and watered down, low opacity. What I want to do is I want to take this filter and reestablish it. Kind of like what we did with the yellow before. Magnificent. That'll be like what you see as he's walking towards you. This is what you'll see as he's walking away from you. And really what we're doing, we're not going to go much further than this on the cape. Once you get it glued on them, you'll realize the interior kind of painted itself already. And then the exterior, we're going to do minimal stuff. Like paint washing mostly. But this is just like, I just saved 1 million seconds. Right? Here, got all that annoyingness done. We're going to have to cut the burgundy in by hand here. And then we're going to have to subtract his armor back out of the equation. And then we'll bring the airbrush back out. I have a couple ideas. But the very utility way of approaching the project. Now, I do think that the shield, we might actually, just as a reminder to myself, I think on the shield, I'm going to do the background burgundy as well. That's just a reminder to my own brain. And we are going to do true metallics. And this is a dope model. It's just I don't like the way it's painted. We're going to take it to the next level. Also, as a reminder, like, you know, the feathers right here are going to be hype. This is like this. Anybody who's watching me airbrush for the first time, just so you understand like how thin this paint is for this step. Yeah, it looks like paint, right? It was basically paint with water. So sometimes that's how low opacity we go with the airbrush. So we were like raw dogging it in the beginning, and by the end we were like 1% opaque. That's a good stopping point for us to set up for a whip session and do our wildcard drawing. Shout out to Stephen Musket and Dark Horse. See what you guys are working on. I gotta let this rest. Like, we primed it and just immediately started painting it, so we didn't actually let it rest. Do this. Have a special place for this stuff right here. There's our simple green. Cycling it through. Put the crown back on. Getting some of that paint out of there. Press her off. Put that storage for now. We're gonna let wine chill for a second. back over to here. Exclamation point whip. You guys are on my server. Got anything you're painting? Finished projects you were proud of. You want to show them off right now? This is that time. So let me set up our wild card raffle. Every $100 donated, we're giving away a free raffle ticket to our month ender prize drawing. Exclamation point wild card. Right, exclamation point, whip it out. And Coil Daddy in chat. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Go pee pee. BRB, y'all. All day, every day. I washed my hands. Okay, I didn't wash my hands before I touched my wing. All right. More raffle, more better. My man Recoil.
More raffles, more better.
Right. Those magic. Always keep the tip. Shout out to my man Coil Daddy, aka Recoil. I think he just ticked it up till we're gonna draw 2 names after the whip session. My man Aquila. He said, I saw you in Discussing the Resilient podcast. Yep. Posted it on YouTube. I think his audio was all messed up. I sent him a link to secret software so he can fix that kind of stuff in the future. Go Boy says, if you work in the trades, you always wash first. Oh, yeah, totally. Absolutely. Next. On. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and feed my lady. Oh yeah, especially. Oh boy. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm almost out of my drink anyway. Exclamation point whip. Back. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull some names out at the end of Whip, guys. Exclamation point Whip. Shout out to Stephen Musket, Dark Horse, and Coil Daddy. Most Magic. Oh, I didn't even think of that. There needs to be a gator in this picture. You right? Let's run it back to... Oh, you guys did some work this weekend. Okay. Take a look at this. Not this. This. Dark Horse, you already won. Saruman out the gate. Hell yeah. I was telling you my brother about you today, Saruman. Because David was asking me about speed paints. Hit MCP. Brother. It was like, and I told him kind of your story. He was like, that makes sense. Right. Addition through subtraction. Or subtraction through addition. Goobertown Hobbies. That's my man Brent. The most interesting man in miniatures. That's my dude. Thormod, the white OG, doing a great job. Yeah, reverse math. War Pigment, I hate it. Great job, Sormon. Yo, Art of Mike Disney in chat. Lurking and jerking. Beautiful work, brother.
Yeah.
Got a lot of dope whips here today. Goobertown, you got any sick whips? I seen a bunch of your stamping videos on the gram. Ormond, killer work, brother. Looked at that earlier. Here's Dagoon, current commission, airbrush only so far. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, good job. Yeah, models like this, you can do so much with the airbrush. Do so much setup with the airbrush. Oh, cool. Coopertown's like, yeah, mostly I just stamp on the gram now. Coopertown Hobby and legitimate sciences. Coming to Bourbon and Bolters with his stamps. Oh boy, yeah, watch his stamp videos, bro. It's just exactly what he did in the tutorials he did in Adepticon, remember? He's just doing the same thing, and it just reminds you of the little steps. Oh, nice, Dagoon. I love the large figurines. Large figurines are so fun. Good job. Oh, that's so cool. Part of Mike Disney. Almost time to get the next level painting hoodie out. Fuck it. Bro, I just celebrated my 15 years next level painting last Friday. You believe it? Open the doors on this dumpster fire. 10 10 10. Wild, right? Coopertown says he loves the art for the 15-year celebration. We'll run down here. You see this one too? Did some AI prompting. I made this one off of those two pictures of me side by side. I went on my Facebook and I was like hunting for a picture from 2010. So I found a picture of me in 2010 in Woodland Park. My old trailer, right? Driving. And then I found a picture of me from like last month. And then I was like, AI, let me tell you a story about this man. And then I told her a little story about me. And then this is what it came up with. Which I think is brilliant. But then I wrote another prompt last night. You see this one, fucking Goobertown? I was like typing furiously. My lady's like, what do you, because you know everyone did that like scream, like ghost face behind them in the bed prompt for like a week? I wrote my own prompts. Because I have this fantasy about living in a bush. My lady was like, what are you typing over there? And then when she looked and she saw this, she's like, what the fuck? This bush thing again? Poor Pigment, do you sell... Do you rail wire chucks like that AI keeps putting you in? Mature Kenny with the weak for locos. My favorite part was when I got it to make this fucking bag of Long John Silver's bursting. This was true. Personal project from Dagoon. Oh yeah, the DeLorean looted. Fuck yeah. Arstein was shrimp. I was like, fill the bag with shrimp. Or shrimp. Or shrimp. Oh yeah, it did give me chucks, which I think it just made an assumption.
And his name is John C.
Two raffles, yo. Let's go. Best Warhammer community out there. No pity, no remorse, no fear.
And Stephen Musket throwing down. Thank you for your support. One of my newest students, crushing it right now in his homework. Get the strong man love in chat. Take a look at Hairdo's lion from a few months back. Remember when he was working on this? If you just go with the straight black armor, the green cape works. That works. But I'm gonna go with the green armor, like the picture. They did, bro. Goobertown, did you the lion box art is literally him in dark green armor with a green cape. I'm like, what the hell, guys? Since when have Dark Angels ran around in green armor with green capes? It's always been like mysterious, like ivory colored white capes, like cloaks around their green armor. Like, what kind of, who made that creative decision? But he just went with the pre-heresy black. Anything works for black. Beautiful. I remember this whole project. Hairdo, thank you for sharing it again. Thank you for sharing it again. Need to work on your highlighting, Hairdo? I mean, some of your lines are a little gangster, and that happens to a lot of people on black because if GW train you to paint, they're like, highlight this color with this color. And if that's like all your training, then the concept of respect, which I teach in my course, is gonna fail you whenever you go into the grays, because whatever gray they want you to edge highlight the black with is like so much brighter than the black. But like that red you last week highlighted that other red with was like only a little brighter, so so your thick lines ride, right? But with black, the simplest way, and I've done it in 1,000 videos, is just paint the model black and put the same black on your palette and just put white next to the black. And then if you want to get cute, put a little blue. And then just take the black and add a small amount of white and blue to the mix and make a gray that's almost black. And then do your edge highlights and then make that same gray slightly grayer. And it just kind of build up that way. That'll always, like, that's why, like, the whole joke about how if I did a Monument Hobbies signature set, I was gonna do like 6 shades of gray as a joke, because I don't think gray needs to exist in a painter's arsenal. As a bottled product, I find it a waste of space. It's beautiful. Don't overthink it. The highlights are in the right place. Mo's magic and his fucking Kingdom Death. Let's take a look. This guy. Stephen Musket says you broke my brain with that highlights. And now that you've gone through the airbrush class and you understand respect, we apply it to edge highlights a lot. Templar Payne's gray is the exception though, right? I mean, it's blue. It's desaturated blue. So if it has a hue in it, an actual color, I'll keep it on my lineup. And like one bottle of gray. Like there's nothing wrong with a bottle of gray. Like one dark neutral gray. Just for stability on a project. We're doing like wish.com metallics. But like you don't need like, oh, where's my fortress gray? And where's my this gray? And where's my that gray? I just need a gray. One gray. Max. Beautiful skin tones. Is that all? Did you airbrush that up? It looks like you did a lot of. Looks like you got really deep into like the pinks or the reds on your buildup. Is that accurate? I love it. Extremely beautiful. All brush? Oh, you brushed all that skin? Thanks, dude. Got it. Templar, see? The fact that it's warm gray, now we're talking. They had to do something to make the gray not neutral. That's a real color now. Dark magenta. Yeah, I see it in the workup. It's beautiful. Crazy. Yeah, you and your anime cons, hentai cons. How you not into Kingdom Death? Oh, that's right. Judao Magi. Crazy. It's Kingdom Death isn't just pinups. Like it's actually mostly not pinups. This is like a line of it. They're like basically Dark Souls the board game. Take a look. More pigment over here. We're getting that Heroscape. Beautiful work, man. I've never seen you so passionate about models. Yeah. More pigment finally found a game he loves. And now you can see the passion in his paint jobs. It's like he's a completely different person. Stunning. Oh, there's your box. Saw some great AI down there. Famous primetime painting. Here we go. Gold's looking really nice. Chappie's asking if these are AOS. Yep. Absolutely. Great work, Ramus. This is for you, or are you gonna sell these? Mike? That Mike Disney Mike? Yeah. You can put finished minis in whip. Oh, hell yeah. That looks so good. Great job on the muscles. I like the layering traction. Good contrast. Oh. I like the kind of stylized wood grain too. I like that a lot. Really nice. Go back down and look at Mike Disney's AI. How old is life? This thing is hilarious. What prompt is this? I need to get in on this trend. This is hilarious. The D. Nate Clay. Chappie working on his Death Guard. Chipping. White. You can get away with that. I love it. I just like to see maybe a little bit more like dark lines, like the I like where the artifacts of white are on top of the artifacts of white. Your armor game, I'd like to see there be like a darker separation, and the same thing between your gold and your green. My only critique. Visually, you get a lot of contrast out of the dark line. Super nice, but you get like, it's like cheating, like 3 brush strokes and it's gonna look even more sharp. You don't like the scratches on the head? Needs more highlights. You don't need more highlights necessarily. People get highlight obsessed, Chappie. It's really common. Where value-based contrast, right? Dark stuff dark, bright stuff bright is crucial, but they're not equal. Dark stuff dark is actually more critical to the human eye's ability to interpret sharpness and focus. So before you go into like a highlight craze, go into a pin washing craze. And like the scratching on the helmet, you can do some under highlighting. If you go like pure white and you just like stipple in some under highlights on these, that'll be fine. But you're not wrong. Like the chipping, you do lose kind of like the purpose of the chipping on the face, because it's kind of round there and it should be more on like edges. So you probably are fine to just like repaint that section of the head back to white. It probably will be a better product. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's aesthetically speaking, it's not a good location. Gotta see what you get at. This is just a great example of what you can do with technique. This is very technique driven. Beautiful work. Nate Clay says, I just finished a Plague Marine team. The time consuming. Yes. If you do Plague Marines, you give them the same attention you give like an Ultramarine. Extremely time consuming. Worth it. Big mistake is not where Chappie is. Chappie's like in the place I like to see people in. But there's a step below this where you let too many of the techniques drive it, like too many of the washes, too many of the streaking grimes. You kind of just say, well, Plague Marines are supposed to be dirty, and you just ignore all the details that they put on the model, which Chappie did not do. He painted the detail. But you know what I mean? Like, you can go, a lot of people play Death Guard and they live in that place, and then you just, like, no, the model's dirty. It's already sculpted into the model, right? Like the pits, the boxes, tentacles, those are there. You need to paint those just as good as you would paint like your Ultramarines, and let the model speak for itself. Don't like apply another layer over it, which is why I'm always like, a little cautious with chipping, which is why like the face chipping, I agree with Chappie is not optimized. Nate Clay, exclamation point. Thanks for the upload, Chappie. Thanks for the share, man. Storm on the white. What am I looking at here? Is this a sink above a urinal? Like it's just built in? So like you wash your hands, then you grab your pee-pee, and then you can wash your hands again? Tight. Tight. You got this in your house? A baller. You got a full ass like hand soap dispenser. He's got all this shit in his house. That's my headcanon. I was about to ask if it's Japanese. You're in the field of infection prevention, and we laugh at this example of bad design. You mean putting the place where you wash your hands right where the pee splashes? Instead of in a different location? Banhammer, working in the last of my night haunts all at once. Exciting to get back to Death Guard. Fuck yeah, dude. Banhammer, so good. So good at painting. Love it. Reminds me of a younger me, but better at painting. Bold choices. Doesn't give a shit about colors. Just does it. That's like, I love that. Good saturation, cultivation. Brave as hell. Got the Banhammer. You went on a Night Haunt subreddit. How was that? Are you there? Are you there like king now? Oh, they hate you. That's what I expected. I was just like shocked that you got something valuable out of the red. Oh yeah, no, they all hate you, so therefore you know you're doing the right thing. Yes. Yeah. Because this is exactly the same philosophy, right? So you see how he's painting this? And Chappie, you still in there? Chappie's a great. Chappie's a great example. How would you rate this model? Scale of 1 to 10. What would you give this? Like where this is going, like this direction. Colors, like, and so 8 out of 10. So what's holding you back? Color choice, like highlights, like what are you looking for? Baldos.
Ooh, baby, I like it, boy. Yeah, baby, I like it.
Waiting for my son at the barber and the internet sucks. Can only do audio only, lol.
Ah. Man, Waldo's at the barber shop getting his cut. What kind of haircuts your son getting? Just a loving chat from my man Wald DZ. So, let's see if Chappie responds to that. So I have a reason for putting him on blast. Like having Chappie be the guy I'm talking. Method to this. What is holding you back from increasing his score? Is it the color choices? Do you think they're a little too bold? Do you think they're like unrealistic? Like, do you have anything to say about that? Or do you just feel like you've seen 10 out of 10s and this isn't that? Like, give me some insight. Like, what about, so Chappie's just a good guy. That's the problem. Might not be the best guy at the park. So, Chappie, the reason I'm picking on you for this example is that you paint Death Guard. And the most toxic group of painters on Reddit are the fucking Death Guard guys. And remember earlier I mentioned like that step below you where they get really addicted to the effects in a bottle, right? And so you painted your guy white, painted the green shoulders, and you made sure to paint the pink stuff and create great separation. You did some sick highlights on the bolter casing, but you did go and do a little chipping, right? So you're like one step in that realm. But a lot of the Death Guard guys hate shit that leaves realism in their minds and goes into like something too bold, too saturated, right? Too comic, too cartoonish. And so that's what's happening with Captain Banhammer is he's on the Night Haunt Reddit, subreddit, and they basically hate his shit. Even though Night Haunts are his entire army. This is just like 5 models. And look at this shit. Look at this shit, Chappie. Like, this shit is out of control, right? But they don't like it. It's too good. They won't say that though. It's too cartoonish. It's not realistic enough. Too bright. And when people start insulting your work that way, you know you're on the right path.
His army slaps.
Chappie just posted for the first time Dark Horse, my it's 11 chat. Yeah, tell us what you don't like, Chappie. That's the critique. So the point is, what they hate, as Crazy Kid said, his army's is painted too good. And the reason they live in their subreddits is they've created a masturbation cocoon, echo chamber, where they have all tried the same garbage techniques and got the same garbage results, but searched for validation and found it from each other. Right? And so here on this channel, you'll learn that contrast is all that matters. Colors basically don't matter. As long as you have value-based contrast and 32mm scale, do the right thing. Be brave in the beats them. Been doing this for 15 years as a job. You know what I'm saying? There's like 3 other guys who can claim that. That's my credential. Like that's what I've observed. That's what I've observed for 15 years. You want to be more. You want to be like Banhammer, not like the dull, desaturated, fake ass grimdark bullshit. You're gonna get way more validation as an artist. Chappie's critique. All those bright colors and no OSLs. That's his critique. Banhammer is fair. Thought about doing it. I'm not good enough at it. So, Banhammer brought up a great point, Chappie. Why ruin a perfectly good product with a technique that is an effect that you are not confident with? I also advocate that the classics, Chappie. You saw this in somebody's house? It just drains the soapy water back into the fucking reservoir and it flushes the shit with soap water? Dude, that actually might be genius. But, as Sormon said, if I was drunk, I'd pee at the top. I 100%, after about 3 weeks, would exclusively pee at the top here. I know me. Here's another example. Look at this, Chappie. Chappie says, you know, I'm half joking. You don't have to ever qualify your critique on this channel. We call this session oftentimes the Dream Crusher. Friendly? Crazy. Let's take a look at man Crazy. See, Crazy does, he took my classes. He does the exact NLP 101 system. This is airbrushing. He does his pin wash. He does that highlight. Keeps it clean, keeps it crisp, keeps it Tron. It's a lot of validation on the tabletop. That's right. Dream Crusher died with the California Saturday Dreams. I like how replay instantly. That's that. Fuck that. Right. Fake clay, it's hard to take a picture. Do your best. Right, if it's too bright, just see how dark you can get the environment before you take the picture. And sometimes on your smartphone, you can push, long press, and then do a slider down to darken it. Beautiful work, Crazy. Congrats on finishing the league strong. I love the basing. Did you guys see that I saw my let's show you guys the like Blood Angels? I feel like I probably did last week. It was emotional. Fucking Rob went to Maryland. He went to Anthony Birdsong's old shop and saw the Blood Angels I sold to him. I had to sell this. I had to sell all this to pay for my move and my credit card debt. Where I left California. Patter, what's up, man? All the dreadnoughts. Remember Only Dreads? My 40th birthday. We painted like fucking 13 dreads. They're all in there. Everything. The whole set is in there. All the fucking land speeders. Everything. Crazy. Look at it. Look how beautiful. Look how glorious this shit is. Rob was up there doing some work and he created this clip and sent it to me. I was like, tear to my eye, bro. One of the greatest sadnesses of my life was having to let this army go to pay off debt that I did not incur. But I'm so happy they have this home at this game store that has so much foot traffic and they get seen, appreciated on the daily. One of the saddest days was getting rid of this. Panic just gifted a sub to your boy Chappie. Or Pigments in Maryland. This is I think it's Bazooka Games, right? He bought out Anthony Birdsong shop. Anthony Birdsong was in my DMs last night because he saw. Because I told him I saw the Blood Angels. He was like, "Yo, how much?" He's like, "Yo, how much for your chaos?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up, man." He's like, "I was like, I sell them, man. That's all I got." He's like, "You know, you want to sell them, dog. Come on, dog." I'm like, no, stop. Peace out, Chappie. Thanks for kicking it. Pat Harrison, hey man, great to see you happy as well as awesome hobby stuff. Thanks, man. Crazy. You know if these guys see the table anymore? Anthony Birdsong has the world's largest privately owned collection of Warhammer 40k models, so I doubt they see any regular use. They just are a part of the largest privately owned collection of the world. Stephen Musket. Is MD mean Maryland? Yeah. Are there like a bunch of display cabinets in there with armies owned by Anthony Birdsong? Yeah, they are. Now owned by Andrew Vogel. Yeah. Aquila. He doesn't own the models. He owns the store. Anthony Birdsong owns the model. Aquila, let's go. Stephen Musket, you're in that shop every week. Well, they're there. We'll look for the fucking run of Blood Angels that has like 13 dreadnoughts. like 10 land speeders and shit. Like, you go in your back. We were looking at your stuff. We loved it. Add Ursa, get it in there, bro. Add Ursa, you're a good man. Yeah, Steven Musket. That's weird, right? Small world, right? Rob was there last weekend. Last week. Does business with Andrew. Also, Bazooka Games is the official vendor of Bourbon and Bolters. You didn't know. Steven Musket. Bolters of Bourbon, or bourbonandbolters.com. That's my luxury wargaming event in January. Bazooka Games is our vendor. And they're bringing the tables. Oh, here we go, crazy. These look great. Beautiful. Habaneros in chat. Hey, is this for Halloween? Or is this for your shit? It's almost Halloween and you always do crazy shit. But these do look like Utah rocks. Just like a D&D dice roller, bro. This is wild, son. There he is, Reaper Pepper. I was playing with your brother this morning, Diablo. He was telling me you guys were doing some Borderlands. Crazy. He's really proud of his blood angels, especially the captain in muscle armor. Yeah, you did a good job, man. Oh, your brother's coming up for a haunted house? Hell yeah, man. Your brother was chopping it up this morning, playing a little D4. Yep, habanero. Fucking slaps. Let's take a look. First bottle. All right. Skinny up this line. Or erase it. Don't need it. And skinny up this line here, because that line is really just this where the liquid meets nothing. This would be really fine. I would probably focus more on a transition. So what I like to do is I like to go inverted. I like the transition to be dark here, top, and bright here. Right? So this white line theoretically would be splitting it from black or in the darkest magenta. And I'd focus more on like having that transition be like hella good than trying to put bubbles in. Okay. But everything is technically correct as long as your liquid level is on the horizon line. So you got to remember that like liquid self levels and the base is the horizon. So this water line should always be with the base. You can get cute trying to make it sloshy, but I don't got the skills for that. That's not the effect I teach. And also, a good effect. One last suggestion. Anytime you have a sphere that and you're trying to do this effect on, the problem is that the effect breaks down because it's viewable from 360 degrees. This is a 2D effect applied to a three-dimensional surface, so there's always going to be a viewing angle where this doesn't hold up. And so I always tell people when you have a 360 orb like this, sometimes best practice is to basically completely fill the vial with the liquid, subtract a very small amount or nothing. If you get to a place where you're just like, man, I don't like the way it looks, the answer is just fill it up. But I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm just saying if you ever have that feeling about a 360 object, that's the answer. The answer is just don't subtract from the liquid. Oh, they hated your death guard too? Oh yeah, for sure. Fucking subreddit? Yeah, they fucking hate you. Exactly crazy. It's just magic. Yeah, of course they're gonna hate your death guard. Too good. Invitation. Margarine, thank you for the follow. They've hated all of my death guard. Nate Clay in chat still. What's up, brother? Let's take a look at this man's death guard. It's been 10 months at the desk. I like the metallics, but feel that they're too toy looking. I'm trying to make it OSL then 10 times and look great. It is. You said you've been painting for 10 months. And Reaper Pepper says, bring that to Warhammer store and everyone with a gray model will roll their eyes. Right? Reaper? Exactly. It's too good. Get out of here. You're embarrassing us. Not what they'll say, though. That's what they'll... Okay. So. Let me see if I can dissect this. Okay. Is this model, Nate Clay, primed in a bright color, like white or light gray? No. Black. Was blown out. Okay. Oh yeah, you were saying you were struggling to take a picture. All right. Well, either way, it's decent. I wouldn't fucking overthink it. It meets all qualifications for what we play in tournament. Not already. You said you've been painting for 10 months. Great job. Fucking killer work. Ain't nothing really to say about it. Like, ballin'. Your metallics are a little weird. There's definitely something going on with the application process to your metallics. That could just be like what brand of paints you're using. And as somebody already mentioned, a wash would help. So like you might consider washing the metals cleanly and tightly. And that will maybe give your metals a look that will be less toy-like. As Kyrie said, that trying OSL 10 months in. It's awesome. Makes balls. Yeah. It's gold with red mixed in. Okay, yeah, that's probably where you went wrong. Hey, Clay, like, metallic is mixed a certain way with a medium, with a certain way. Start adding things to it that aren't also in that medium. Get kind of weird. But really what you need is more like dark line contrast. You need like there to be a border between the gold and the green. You know what I'm saying? A wash on the metals would be good in this situation. Border around stuff would be great. I love that you went bright. Makes me happy. Really, it's just, you know, learning how to use the brush. I don't know what your art background is. You might have like a decent art background or not. Sometimes either can work against you, honestly. Yeah, he said it became hard to apply. That's what I would expect, especially if you're using like GW paints. Here's watercolor. So yeah, it's really just about learning how acrylic paints work, which is not much different than watercolors. Which means if you watercolor, you probably could get good amazing fast. Get the pro acryl range and some Vallejo, and then Vallejo gold. That's what you got. Like that shit. Use monument, dude. I was like trying to figure out why it looked like foil. That's fucking Vallejo. The only thing Vallejo paints are good at is being inconsistent. But beautiful work. Keep grinding. Keep watching what we do here. Lots of advice. Buy your ass an airbrush immediately. Like, don't buy a model, buy an airbrush. Every day you're not airbrushing, day you can't get back. You can simplify so much of this process, but I'm also need people to work on their brush skills. They're both important. And a lot of the stuff you're going to hear me say on this show is from my course and my curriculum syllabus. If you have any questions, just ask. Thank you for sharing. It's beautiful. Proud of you. Since we were talking about Death Guard so much, the Death Guard stuff, when I was painting my Death Guard army, got a lot of hate also on Reddit. And it was hilarious. So much hate. Like, why am I even advertising here? Like, it doesn't even make sense. This was like the big project that we launched the syllabus with. And that was like my COVID project. It was literally this right here. Hey, Clay, no worries, brother. Reaper Pepper's got some sick advice. So like this made Reddit, the Death Guard subreddit was like garbage, hate it, too cartoony, this and that. It was just like, all right. That's when I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, fucking haters. No. This is example of like how you can go bright. You have great separation, great highlights, good airbrushing on Death Guard. Hey, Clay. And fucking slaps. So, contrast is king. The rules don't care about, like, facts don't care about feelings, right? Like, in this situation. Objective rule of art is contrast. You have more of it, it's better art. Well, it says, yeah, screw what Reddit says. Every time I put my Morty on the table with those wings I did in your style, nothing but love, right? Because you can't deny it in person. Like, your army's on the table next to mine, you can't deny it now. Oh yeah, War Pigment is... Forgot. I'll put the defilers up here. He loves the defilers. He was like all about the defilers. Not in here? They have their own listing? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, we made these defilers. These were fun. Took 2 soul girders I had unpainted, just the chassis. Then we had Wyatt 3D print turrets, and I was like, I wanted to be like a tank turret. That's it. And then we used Green Stuff World Tentacle Maker, and we went hard on these defilers. This was like right when 9th dropped, I think. Fucking had a blast with it. Crazy. Those contemptors are definitely like my favorite shit. Those contemptors. God, I was so proud of those contemptors. I'll pull them up for you. Death Guard project was out of control. Definitely. It was definitely so awesome. Well, I gotta go to the saved section. Here. Got it. Look at this. But like, you know, I kept adding onto the project. As I tell people, the hardest 2,000 points is the first 2,000 points. After that, it's just making choices, adding. And I was just on Disgustingly Resilient podcast. We talked about Death Guard. We talked about these dreadnoughts too. Flo says, everyone I played at Nova in events, games I do today always gush over my Mortarion. I always tell him I hated him from what I learned from Kenny. Yeah, they forgot the haters. Definitely forget the haters. I've always rocks, man. Yeah, War Pigman says you played the guy dice check. That's what disgustingly that's what Death Guard Dave said. He said straight up the COVID era game I played on dice check. My Death Guard coming out of lockdown and ninth with new shit. He's like, is why he plays fucking Death Trials and shit out. Hey Clay, yeah, for sure. The OSLs, that's what you're going for. Problem is you're going too far ahead. The effect, OSL, the effect is just a procedure. And in order to do procedures and effects, you need to already have the techniques. You have your glazing locked in. Love this fucking Demon Prince. Do I have that other one? Oh, I know I have it in a folder. Want to see some cool glows? I get it's in a folder. Sometimes I forget where it is. This one. In the Death Guard folder? Hey, where did I post that? That one Dreadnought. Why do I always struggle to find this one? Oh, found it. Look at this one, Nate. You guys remember that one? Crazy. The good thing about stealing this scheme for your card is I've got all those tutorials about it. Got the Mortarion, PBCs, the Rhinos, and the Infantry. All of it's been documented in studio quality. The launch facility. The Forbidden STL. That's right, Warpit. Forbidden STL. Hey, baby, how you doing? I'll put your little head. I never know. Mute you. That again, baby? Muted? Is it? Wait, it's going. Yeah, they can hear you. It's up here after a hard-ass day. What are you doing over there?
Hello, cutie.
Hey, Clay, thanks, man. That was a sick whip session. Shout out to Chappie and St. Clay. Looks like we got some new viewers in here sharing their work. I appreciate doing both of them are Death Guard. Or Penguin says, "Good evening, Miss Boucher."
Oh, good evening.
Did you guys hear how cute she is? Exclamation point wild card, guys. Let's give away a couple of wild card slots. Starting right now, 2 minutes on the clock. Jump into it. We're giving away 2 tickets. $29 away from a third. 2 minutes. This day where we've begun to lay down the lion. Amazing whip session with some new viewers. Had Mike Disney in chat. Like Peepa Pepper. This is for free raffle ticket. It's our month ender. I actually pulled it out for you guys to see. 4 of these. Fontaine Clan, Bring the Ruckus, Dice Trays, Battle Ready boxes, dice rolling trays. Also, as is the way of October right now, we're giving away stream. So Final Four is also winning. In addition to setting you guys up with raffle tickets, have 4 magnetic dice trays. LVL 2025 double turn year. I'm gonna be sending those to the Final Four. 49 seconds. Mateo says, "Good evening, Eileen."
Good evening.
Fine, let's do 3.
Sorry, I'm totally out of it today.
You guys here, she's just the cutest little thing.
Good evening, everybody. Today has been a rough day.
Oh, we got the chocolate.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here now. I'm here, everybody. I'm in chat.
Recoil just kicked it over, so we're gonna have another drawing. My lady works 10 times harder than me, guys. You guys know I've been doing this for 15 years. How long have you been doing your job?
17 years. And I got a new kid today. I get a new kid like every day, it seems. I'm up to 11 now.
Pre-K ESC.
Pre-K ESC, children with autism. Well, not autism. It varies. The girl had Down syndrome today. She's so cute. But she was a little tough. Yes, happy Tuesday. I'm very happy.
Huff says Boucher.
Yeah, we're getting married next week, 11 days. In 11 days.
Heard it. The Huff. October is going to be the most baller month of the year for me moving forward. I mean, my wedding anniversary, business anniversary. It's going to be Halloween, which is my brother's birthday. Type of shit. Also, Eileen's a humongous fan of Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween. My sister's birthday's on Friday.
Right.
Party, party.
Chaotic says she needs her own camera.
No, you don't want to see what I look like right now. Like, I did my hair so beautiful last night. And then I went to work. Everybody was like, wow, your hair looks so good. I was like, thanks, I washed it. Then once I got the new kid, 10 minutes later, I was sweating up a storm and the hair was out the window. I was like, so much for that.
I told her she looked beautiful when she walked in the door.
Yeah, I did not. I even smelled so bad. I was like, yeah, I was sweating all day, sorry.
All right, says costumes for you two this year. I feel like it's our what we wear to our wedding is our.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing costumes this year.
This year's the year of getting married, but you do bring up a good point, Kyrie. It's moving forward. the wedding anniversary will be so close to Halloween that they will be the same celebration. That we will go
don't get it twisted.
so hard on our wait, what are you saying that I can't dress up for our anniversary?
Oh, then you're gonna do it for anniversary and Halloween. Okay, because I love Halloween.
Yeah, we're gonna do like that's what I'm saying. Is it's gonna be this package deal where we like get to go so hard.
Oh yeah, then we just dress up every day, like the whole week.
I wouldn't make you just pick one or the other. Not if I want my habichuelas and my oro con gandules. Waldo's, are you inviting your semi-famous cousin from the Bayou, Bobby Boucher? Waterboy? Doughboy says his oldest daughter turned 21 this month. Lord, they like 13 last week. Gaddick says, I'm sure you look much better than this hobo.
No, not actually. No, not today.
It's Beauty and the Hobo. Elro Dog says, I want to see Kenny in a wedding dress. Right, let's give away some stuff. Shout out to Recoil, Waldo's, Dark Horse, Husky. Recoil, are you ready with the Sacred Scroll? Add some names to the list for the Top D Grand Prix. Fear Prey. Big. Two more. Ready for Reappray to give me the, or Recoil to give me the go ahead. Dead Hand Hobbies. Tyrus is doing works for October. I typically do, Tyrate, but now I'm doing so much sponsored content. It's not sponsored. It's not in the card. So we're giving away the sickest October prize we've ever had. Dr. D, my dude. I've been the driving force in October. Day one. I've done my fucking part. Time for other people to pick it up. Like we invented the Watan clan here. The shirts are for sale. Yeah, go boy. I kind of remember your kids being like 13. Then they suddenly were in college. Kalini asked me an important question. He said, I'm thinking about going to Adepticon next year. But may need to choose between that and LVO. Listen to my podcast, you know the answer to that. Thank you, Rico. Four and a half minutes left. Let's run back to the Lion. Got his primer down. You got some of his cape work down. So, what I would do next, simple. Take the burgundy. Been one of my favorite colors since day one. Go Boy says, in your defense, there are 4 of them. 22, 21, 17, 15. It makes more sense. That means one of them was 13 just a couple of fucking years ago, and I'm not fucking insane. That makes more sense. So, what I would do in this step, take some, maybe some raw dog burgundy. We would just sneak in here, and I'm not too worried about getting it on his armor. I still have to cut his armor back in. Got all that overspray on it. But I would, I'm raw dogging it with just a little noosh. Getting it way up in the cut. DAC. You want to be careful here. You don't want to have a stray brushstroke across the Rubicon of his cloak and get on the other side. See? And these are going to be some of the hardest spots to paint as we move forward. Right here, this is going to suck. Got to do your best. Not get this on either side. Use heart pulls. Always lift the brush up. Move back. Rotate this way. I'm going to kind of trace down this edge. We get a little moisture, aka some water. God, are we listening to the fucking song? We pray. Got me in a spot where I can't take my hand off the model. Same band, different song. Aquila says, I have a 16-year-old who's 6'3", eating everything in sight. Damn. See. This one's easy because I can get it on his armor right here. What we're going to do is we're going to paint the armor back black. Then, after we paint it back black, take the airbrush back out. Use transparent white highlights. And then we're going to try to bring some transparent green into the mix. Try to make the armor electric.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
So, as you see, just going to cut the insides of all the cape work. Burgundy. Then cut the armor all back in. Clean back to black. Then go back to the airbrush. We can probably spot highlight some of this burgundy. Then do some of the armor. This is going to be a real airbrush flex. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of technical airbrush cheat codes. We're going to make a award-winning Lionel Johnson with barely touching it with a paintbrush. How it is. Whoops. There we go. Our show. Stephen Musket, Recoil, Dark Horse, Waldo's In the Sacred Scroll for Top D Grand Prix, and the leather dice trays from LVO, please. Well, Daddy. Appreciate you guys. We've been having just some great shows this month. Thank you guys. Part of this journey. Greatest month of my life.
Good night, everybody.
Where are we taking the raid tonight? Recoil. Shark butts, cats, and chunkless. Right. Recoil knows what's up. Take it. Peasy's not on. Chaotic. Little skeletons. Love that those cats are like the meme cat that you sent me so many reels. Her dad. Hit that follow. Oh, he's doing a Mortarion right now. Good job, Recoil. All this Death Guard talk. Okay, the raid is queuing up, guys. Bring the length, the girth, the positivity over to Ergdad. Some Death Guard. Blow up that stream. Waldo's, thank you, brother. The Huff, thank you. Got it, thank you. Well, Daddy. Hey, Clay, thank you for the sub, homie. Coming in with that clutch support here at the end. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap, pain on the brain. Flow the heat, but my chaos won't wane. Trace the lines fine and brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pull heavy, but the colors gleam. Twitch stream live, we chasing the thread.